Hello, Capricorn. Here's your reading for the week of February 26th through about March 4th. These are general. Take what works, and what doesn't work just doesn't work. But if you stumble upon this reading at a later date, there may be something in it for you. But let's see what the cards have to say. In your recent past position, you have the Ace of Wands. In your current energy, you have the Magician. In your near future position, you have the Ten of Pentacles. What's challenging you for the week is the Five of Cups in reverse. And what is recommended for you is the Magician. The Ace of Wands suggests that this could represent career or some new passion project that you've started on. It could be something you are trying out. It could be something even that you've been doing for a long time, but now you're taking a different type of action with it. You're trying something a little different, or you're doing something different and you're kind of injecting that like excitement and that passion into it again. So, but in your current energies with the Magician, this is saying that you have everything you need to really develop this and create something fantastic. So you have all the pieces, you have all the tools, you have everything that you need. You just need to combine all these elements to make it work. So that's fantastic. That's really positive. And what's coming in for you is the Ten of Pentacles. And this indicates that you're going to actually have a lot of success with this. Whatever this is really for the long haul, and you're going to really create something very successful that's going to be sustainable over a very long period of time. So this is fantastic. This is an amazing reading. But what's challenging you for the week is the Five of Cups in reverse. Now, this can indicate certain personal setbacks. There might have been something that comes up this week that emotionally you feel like it's a setback, but it's like some personal setback, or it's some type of situation where you need to forgive yourself in order to move forward. So that is your challenge. You might need to forgive yourself for past mistakes or for making a current mistake and somehow move forward and let go of things that are haunting you. Because sometimes the Five of Cups in the upright, I feel like it's like these ghosts of the past, because it's a lot of reflective energy. It's a lot of focusing on the things that are not working. And maybe you had done something that just did not work and now you regret it, but now you are at the point where you need to forgive yourself to not let this situation taint your current energy and this current exciting thing that you're doing, because these are very, very positive. So, and what's recommended for you is the Magician yet again. So this is saying you have all the tools, you have everything you need to push this forward. You just need to just push it forward. Start incorporating, start figuring it out, start playing around with it. So, because I think whatever this is you're doing or you're involved in is really going to be fantastic for you for the long haul. You just need to figure out how to blend all these aspects together to create something that you want. So, but this is fantastic. Let's see what else the other cards have to say. So first up, you have Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful. And I feel like you're really going through a transformation currently, because the Magician, he's kind of transforming things. Like, he has all these pieces, but now he needs to figure out how to use them to kind of create something. He's a magician, so he's kind of transforming it into something different. So, and you have two magicians here kind of in your current energies in a way. And I think that you're just in this process of really transforming something. And I think whatever this is, it's some aspect of your life that you're currently very passionate about or were passionate about to kind of start or push forward. Sometimes these could be things that are aspects that we've been working on for a while. We might have lost our passion a little bit, but now there was some kind of new action, new kind of ideas or new desires with it, and you're really pushing it forward. And I think this is extremely positive. For whatever this is extremely positive, but you just need to make sure that you're not letting disappointments or regrets of the past kind of taint or merge in your energy now, because sometimes that could take away from your creativity and give you like blocks and everything. And you want to be as open right now to receive any messages or any concepts or ideas or any thoughts that might jump into your head intuitively or through spirit or whatever, because I think this is extremely exciting, and I think this is extremely this is going to be good for you. So transformation is beautiful, and I think you're going through a transformative phase right now, and that's phenomenal, and you need to keep with it. The Magician is here again to tell you you have the tools, you have the things that you need. Now use them. Figure it out. Play with them. You know, try to create something. And Apidolite, stay positive. And I think this is really going with this Five of Cups in reverse, because sometimes this energy is a little negative. It's a little kind of sad, it's somber, it's kind of regretful. So you just need to stay positive. If anything comes up this week that kind of brings you to certain aspects of the past or highlight certain failures you may have had, just try to, I don't want to say ignore it, but just try not to have that be your energy going forward, because we can't fix the past. We can only work on right here, right now, and the future. So just stay positive. And girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. And I think moving on is really goes with this Five of Cups in reverse. You're trying to forgive yourself. You're trying to let go of some disappointment. You know, you could have screwed something up. We all screw something up at some point in our lives. It's just how it goes. So, but you need to forgive yourself, and you need to kind of move on. And living in the moment and having fun, and even time with friends, sometimes to shift us out of this kind of sad energy, maybe seeing a friend that makes you happy is a good idea. And just stay present. I think living in the moment, you just need to maybe stay present, not focus on the things or regrets of the past, but just stay current, stay present in the energy. And reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, this could be a person, or this even could be this concept. This concept might have been something that you've tried once before and it failed, and now you're trying it again. And then maybe, but you could be trying it a different way now. But maybe this Five of Cups is the memories and the regrets from trying it the first time and it didn't work out. And now you're like, okay, well, I'm going to try it again. And this could be that kind of questioning, well, is it going to fail again type of energy. But I feel like if that situation resonates with you, I feel like you've learned some things since then and now that are actually, and you're coming at this a little bit differently. And you have everything you need to actually push this forward and gain that 10 of Pentacles, and you have the 10 of Pentacles in your future with it. I think you really are on a very good track this time if that resonates. But this also could be that maybe someone from the past is coming up. And if this card represents that you need to forgive yourself, it could even be that maybe with whatever that situation is, maybe you have regrets or you did something to that person or something, and you need to kind of forgive yourself and either move on, or it even can be even forgiving the person. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have that person back in your life, but sometimes when we let go of things through like kind of forgiving them, we're not burdened by them anymore. They're no longer our responsibility. So you'll know for yourself if that resonates. And let's see what quote we get for you. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. And I think this is saying, regardless, try to stay positive and see the good aspects with whatever situation's going on. Because every situation, even when there's bad things, there's like potentially good things going on as well. You just need to stay positive and in that mindset, that believing that, like, and having faith that you're on the right track. Because anytime we're trying to work on something, especially if we're trying to create something that we don't have or we've never created before, it's tricky. So you're going to hit setbacks. There's going to be things that, okay, I have all these tools, but now I need to figure out how to combine them to actually make this thing work. And there's always setbacks and there's always frustrations. But the Magician, I always see him as a tinkerer. Like, he's going to try. He's going to play around with it. He's going to put on a show. And if it doesn't work, he's not going to take it personally. He's like, oh, okay, well, what can I do better next time? Like, he's a little bit, I see him as a show man, a show person, and he knows that he needs to give it a try. There's a high chance that maybe certain aspects won't work, but then he's going to learn through trying it out, and then he's going to utilize the aspects that did work, and he's just going to now focus on that. So I kind of think you might need to have that mindset a little bit in this. Like everything you do may not entirely work out. You just have to play around with it and just see the things that did work out and see if you can kind of focus on that or implement them more or figure out why the things that didn't work out. Sometimes you just need to tweak things a little bit, but it's always good to try to remain positive. That's easier said than done, I know, but it's still good advice. Anyway, let's see what affirmation card we have for you. Today I make a difference. Today I will stay focused, work hard, and do my very best at everything I do. And I think this is really going with this reading because I think you definitely need to stay focused. Whatever you need to let go of and forgive, you need to do that so you can remain in the moment, focused on this goal or dream that you're trying to attain. And this is a fantastic affirmation. And let's see what Bob Ross has to say for you today. Isn't that fantastic? I knew you could do it. See, Bob Ross says you could do it. He knows, he believes in you, Capricorns. I believe in you too. So this is great. You can do this. You absolutely can do this. Whatever this represents, I think it's something exciting, but it may even be a little bit outside your comfort zone, and that's okay. But I think it's something that's going to last the long haul because the Ten of Pentacles is a very good card. But I don't see this card as being like, okay, a get rich quick thing. I mean, these people had to really do what they needed to do to get to that point, you know, to have that stability, to have that financial independence, to have that kind of lifestyle. They really needed to put in the work and the nitty-gritty daily activities, the daily routine to get to that point. So that's just what you have to do. And let's see what Spirit of the Dish shall be with you in this week. You have the Spirit of the Dane, which is the spirit of the Danish. Okay. And for your dinner and a movie, you have comedy films and Italian food. Okay, and for the energies that you either need to be aware of or tap into, you have Scorpio, and this is about transformation and major changes, and you have Virgos, and this is about communication and thought processes, but they're also very organized. I always see them as very detail-orientated. They're very organized. They're willing to learn what they need to learn to have things run efficiently and smoothly. So, and you have transformation is beautiful here, and then if Scorpios represents also this transformation, so you in a sense have this twice. I think you're transforming something, whatever this is, you're kind of creating something new with it, which is fantastic. You have Pluto, and this is also about the Scorpio energy, about transformation and major changes. So technically you got that 3 times now. So this is definitely something, you're creating something different. And you have Saturn, which is about restrictions, responsibilities, and life lessons. And these life lessons could come with the 5 of Cups. There might be some lessons that you learn the hard way. We all do, unfortunately, from time to time. And you just need to take what you've learned from that and try to implement it different next time. But sometimes you have to forgive yourself a little bit along the way as well. And you have the 5th house, which represents passion, love, success, and creativity. And you have the 10th house, which represents social status, career, and aspirations. You have number 3 here, which is an odd number. So that means today, the special guest that shall be answering your question will be the Magic 8 Ball. He shall be out shortly. So think of those questions, Capricorns. You have F, W, U, D, W, P, E, L, and you have 98090. And we have desire, and I think this is you kind of going after the things you desire in life, and I think that's amazing. Okay, let's get a little charmy for you. Oh, and you have the little like seesaw horse thing. So this is that little kid's toy where it goes like this. Now, this is saying to me that if you put too much weight on either going forward or backwards with this horse, you're going to tip it. You're going to tip this thing. So I think you're in a fine balancing act right now where you have to be aware not to put too much pressure one way or the other, or you might flip this thing over. So you just might need to be aware of that. But I think he's a little bit fun and he's a little bit playful too. So I think while you're in the process of this, come at it with a little bit of that playful, fun energy, and don't be afraid to experiment. Obviously, you don't want to tip this thing over, but I think this is saying you have the flexibility to try things, maybe go a little bit one way, go a little bit a different kind of way, just kind of try different aspects out on the spectrum of this to try to figure out what is the best blend for this. Okay, so now it is time. Let me bring him over. Here he is, Capricorn. So think of your question and let us ask. Oh, mystical, magical 8-ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Capricorn's question? It says, reply hazy, try again. Okay, Capricorns, you gotta really dig deep. Really think of those questions strongly. And here we go. Oh, mystical, magical 8-ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Capricorn's question? It says, it is decidedly so. The 8-ball has spoken. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.